He laughed, but it was a kind laugh. Son, you didn't lose, you gained your freedom. You lost a traitor. She lost a man who would have moved mountains for her. The mission in America was over, but the air felt heavy. I returned to my room to find Sardar and Leona deep in conversation. We need rest, I said, an hour or two before we move. Leona agreed, her eyes lingering on me before she walked out. The next morning, Jennifer was gone. She couldn't watch me leave. Sitting in the lawn, enjoying the pale winter sun, Leona turned to me. Brother, can I ask you something? Don't get mad. I nodded. What was Jennifer trying to convince you of last night? I was shocked. How did you know? I heard her on the phone, Leona whispered. She said you weren't giving in. A cold realization washed over me. Her love was a script written by Colonel Scott. They didn't want a partner. They wanted a disposable assassin.
I can't stop thinking about
a man
you.
who could hit a target
You make
from
me
2
feel so
miles and
alive.
disappear.
Come closer,
Sardar
let's
looked
make
at
this
me
moment
hurt.
unforgettable.
You didn't tell me they suspected you for the New York hit. I didn't want to put a target on your back, Sardar, I replied. The goodbye was bittersweet. Tears were shed, promises were made. But as we boarded the plane back to Pakistan, my mind was elsewhere. We landed. The familiar scent of dust and home hitting my senses. Home first or the unit? Sardar asked. Let's take the night at home. We report to Rawalpindi tomorrow. I arrived at my village late. It was 9 p.m., the winter chill biting. I didn't want to wake my father, so I scaled the wall like I used to as a kid.
Not again. I can't find anything.
I reached my room,
Come on,
but a
where is it?
light
This
was
is a
shining
disaster.
through the cracks of the
Pathetic.
door.
I'm so pathetic. Ugh,
And then I
grab
heard
it
it.
all.
A laugh. A man's voice. My heart didn't just break, it froze. I'm not leaving so soon, the voice said. It was Tahir, my cousin. And the voice responding with affection, it was Mahim, my wife. I'll get a divorce, she whispered. I'll be yours forever. I stood there, a man who had faced elite special forces,
Get out.
now paralyzed by the betrayal of a woman I thought was my sanctuary. They were planning to use my money, my hard-earned blood money, to start a life together. I pushed the door open. No more shadows, no more hiding. Their faces turned pale. The silence was deafening. Don't bother dressing, I said, my voice like ice. One is your husband, the other is your lover. There are no secrets here. Tahir tried to scramble for his clothes, babbling about resolving the issue. The only issue, I said, is why I shouldn't kill you both right now. Mahim fell to her knees, begging for mercy. I looked at her, and for the first time I saw nothing. No love, no anger, just emptiness. I divorce you?
Open this
I
gate
said
now!
it
We
3
won't leave
times.
until you do!
The
Show yourself,
finality
you
of it
coward!
echoed in the small room. You have
have
5 minutes to vanish before I change my mind about the killing. They fled into the night like rats. I sat on the bed, the world I knew reduced to ashes. Jennifer's lies in America, Mahim's betrayal at home. I realized then, the most dangerous enemy isn't the one in the crosshairs. It's the one sharing your pillow. The next morning I faced my father. He knew something was wrong. She's gone, Abu, forever, was all I could say. Then came the confrontation.
She's gone.
Her father, Hashmat, arrived with his sons. He came with fire and fury, accusing me of being heartless. How dare you throw my daughter out in the night, he roared. I didn't argue, I didn't shout. I just watched as he went to
Master
collect her
Madras?
things.
Yes, my child.
Minutes later, he walked out of the room,
seek
his
your
face
guidance.
transformed.
Then sit with me. We
In
have
his
much to
hand was
discuss.
Tahir's wallet found under the pillow. Inside, Tahir's ID and a photo of Mahim. Hashmat fell into my arms, sobbing.
Look to the horizon.
I'm
my
sorry,
young
son,
friend.
I should have let you kill them.
Yes, that very
She's
light.
dead to me
It guides
already,
our path
uncle,
and
I
reveals our
replied.
destiny.
I
Let it
left for
inspire you as we
Rawalpindi.
venture forth.
I couldn't breathe in that house anymore. I met my old mentor, Master Umardraz, a man who taught me how to breathe through a scope. He saw the darkness in my eyes immediately. Zishan, why is the world's best sniper looking like he lost a war? I told him everything. The 1900-meter shots, the betrayal, the divorce. He laughed, but it was a kind laugh. Son, you didn't lose, you gained your freedom. You lost a traitor. She lost a man who would have moved mountains for her. Who is the real loser here? He reminded me of our craft. I used to hit targets at 600 meters with basic gear. You hit 1900 with high tech. But the heart has no rangefinder, Zishan. I told him I was done with women. That trust was a luxury I could no longer afford. Don't let one bad seed ruin the whole harvest, he advised. But as I walked away from his house, I knew my life had changed. The sniper's life is lonely by design. Perhaps I was never meant for the warmth of a home. Perhaps I was always meant to be the ghost. Watching, waiting, but never belonging. The mission continues, the targets change, but the silence remains. Stay sharp, stay invisible. This is the Ghost Sniper signing off. Make sure to like this video if you felt the sting of this betrayal. Comment below, can a man like me ever trust again? I'll see you in the next series. Until then, keep your aim true.